When planning your wedding, you're going to be working with a number of different vendors. One of the most popular vendors is to have a photographer or videographer. So I'm going to start off with some tips working with your photographers. First, it's important that you develop a shot list. Sit down with your photographer and go over all the pictures that you want to take, whether it's before the ceremony, during the ceremony, after the ceremony, during the reception. Make sure you go over that list of your photographer because again, that helps when they're developing the cost of how much their services will be. Another good tip is if you have a photographer that you really love that is definitely out of your budget, you may want to see if that photographer has an associate or an apprentice that they work with. Again, you're still getting some of the expertise of that photographer, but that person is going to be a lot more cost effective. So again, you may want to ask to see if they have an associate or an apprentice that you can potentially work with. So I have one final tip when you're working with those photographers. When you're thinking about your reception, go ahead, take care of the cutting of the cake, the toast, the throwing of the bouquet, the throwing of the garter, and then you can let the photographer know their services are no longer needed. Again, thinking about your photographers, they typically charge by the hour. So if you go ahead and take care of all those photo ops right at the beginning of the reception, you can go ahead, let that photographer go and enjoy the rest of your night.